Well, hello and welcome to your mid-month numerology here at Metaphysical Roundtable with me, Jennifer. Okay, couple of things. I know I do a pretty thorough, especially this month, did a pretty thorough astrology for the month of November. I don't normally do it that thoroughly, but there's a lot of stuff happening in November, right? Okay, so I'm not going to revisit all of it, but what we're going to do is look at when Mercury retrogrades back into Scorpio on the 18th. Now, Mercury is moving back into Scorpio. Uranus is in Taurus. So guess what happens? On the 19th, we have Mercury opposing Uranus in Taurus. Super fun. Uranus is our planet of chaos. Let's remember that. And even though Uranus is retrograde right now, still our planet of uniqueness. We do love some uniqueness here, but chaos, really. So just bear that in mind, okay? Because the couple of good things that are happening are coming. On the 20th, we have a new moon in Scorpio, which hits its peak at 1:47 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. On the 21st, we have the sun moving into Sagittarius. So, Sagittarius season. It's great. On the 22nd, we have a good thing happening. We have Mercury, Jupiter, and Saturn, all three retrograde, are trying in water signs, okay? Because Mercury's in Scorpio, Jupiter's in Cancer, and Saturn is back in Pisces. So we have this wonderful trine. Trine is a very positive aspect in astrology. So this is a good thing for our communication, our discipline, and our luck, okay? On the 24th, we have Mercury conjunct Venus. It's both good and bad right here because Venus is in her dark phase. It's not a bad place for Venus to be in Scorpio. It truly isn't. But this is the deeper, darker side of Venus. Okay. And now it's conjunct our planet of communication, which again, retrograde. Super fun. On the 26th, we have Venus in a trine with Jupiter and Saturn. Again, all in water. So this time it's a positive aspect with our relationships, with our partnerships, and our money. Okay? Positive aspects with Saturn and Jupiter. And when we have those three coming together, it really is, it's lovely. It's sort of a bonus. On the 27th, we have Saturn going direct in Pisces. On the 29th, we have Mercury going direct in Scorpio. And we have Venus in opposition of Uranus. A little bit of chaos with our relationships and possibly our money. Okay? Relationships, partnerships, and our money. Bear that in mind. Then on the 30th, we have Venus skedaddling on over into Sagittarius, which is great because she's putting some distance between her and Uranus. Got to do that. Very important. And we have Venus trine Neptune. Now, there's not a third part to that trine. There's not a third part to that triangle. But Venus is in a good aspect to Neptune, who is also retrograde in Pisces. So bearing that in mind, we do have some good things happening with our communication when Mercury is trine Jupiter and Saturn. When Mercury is conjunct Venus, it could be a little bit of a challenging time. Maybe just it really is because we're already in Mercury retrograde. But having that challenge extend to like our money, our financial area, and our relationships, our partnerships. But then we have Venus trine Jupiter and Saturn. Again, positive aspects here, very positive. So there are some good things happening. All right. I don't want you to think, oh my gosh, what is happening? Because a lot of people are reaching out to me and going, what is happening this month? Uh, aside from all these planets retrograde? I mean, once Saturn and Mercury go retrograde, we at least are only left with 3 planets in retrograde here at the end of the month. But that's enough. I think that's enough, don't you? Yeah, I mean, I'm good. So remember, the crystal of the month is our lovely rainbow. Oh my gosh, I can't get it out there. Our Rainbow Moonstone. Come on. I love this. But this lovely Rainbow Moonstone, it can be yours if you leave a comment below in your life path number, and I will get you registered to win that beautiful crystal. I know. All right, well, enough from me. Let's see what's going on with your life path number here in this mid-month check-in. Hello, Life Path 22. Well, November for us has been a 6-month. Bit of a fresh air, a bit of fresh air from the craziness, the ups and downs, the pivotal changes in October. But that was a 5-month for us, and now we're in the 6th month, where I love to call the 6th vibration an emotional or a spiritual support animal. Oh my gosh, yeah. And the 6th vibration is all about being generous, being nurturing, being compassionate. And the thing is, we just need to remember to turn that on ourselves while we are also helping other people. Because we're here to help people heal, help build and strengthen relationships. We need to take care of ourselves like that too. There's some tricky points to this 6th vibration, especially in November, because Mercury has been retrograde for most of the month. And that does give us a little bit of a hiccup when we're in that speak your truth part of the 6th vibration. Yeah. All right, well, let's see what we brought with us into November. Okay. So what we brought with us into November is a bit of pulling our energy back. Now, this does happen because, again, in that 5 vibration, it's a lot of energy. It's a lot of being versatile, being adaptable, but it's a lot of energy. It's usually a really social time for a lot of people, but it's a high energy vibe, right? And not quite as stable as us boring little 22-4s here. We're not boring. We're just we're like to plan. Nothing wrong with that. So we brought in this energy of just saying we need to conserve. We need to conserve. We need to conserve our knowledge, our security, our money. Whatever's happening, we need to bring that in, bring it in closer so that we can keep an eye on it, control it a little bit more, and maybe not let as many people in right now. And I kind of get that because we've also, at the end of this month, we have Thanksgiving here in the U.S., and that's more time with family. It's more time of being social. So it does sort of pull us away from what we usually want to do, is focus. And the Page of Pentacles is saying, okay, we're trying to keep focused. We're trying to keep our work ethic. We're trying to keep that discipline going, because the Page of Pentacles is really about learning, applying what you've learned, but staying focused and having a good work ethic with it. And I do feel like this is the energy that we brought in, is like, it's time to focus. It's time to pull our energy back and just focus on what we need to do, what we need to get done. And the Seven of Cups coming in right behind it leads me to believe that some of us are just like coming into November going, which way do I go? Which way do I go? I get that. There's too many things to do. There's too many decisions to look at. And it does make us just want to sit back and go, okay, because all these new and great ideas flowed through us in October. And now we're just like, oh my gosh, do I have to do them all? Do I have to choose just one? Or do I pick all of them and stress myself out? That's not what we need to do. What we need to do is, yes, we do need to have like a fresh start. And honestly, we've got this wonderful, like, 1 year coming up in 2026, and we're going to be in the 6th vibration again in January. So we have this wonderful fresh start coming up. With the Star card, the fresh start, she is kneeling in the pool of consciousness. She is here to say, everything's okay. We're going to be optimistic. We're going to like just look at everything, and we're going to channel in from Spirit what we need. It's honestly, it's a good thing. Keep your connection to Spirit open. They're going to help you out with this fresh start and these new ideas coming in. The Seven of Pentacles is so great because this is right up our alley, where we do need to be more patient. You know, we can be a little impatient with things, right? We don't like to move like fast and energetic like the 5, but we can get a little impatient with how long it takes to build stuff. But the Seven of Pentacles is helping us to remember that we need to take our time. We need to plant seeds. We need to nurture them and watch them grow. It doesn't happen quickly. And if it does happen like a flash in the pan really quickly, it may not last, right? I mean, look at all these viral moments that have gone crazy on like TikTok or YouTube, and they don't last. Those people don't last. They don't have, not all of them have an extended lifespan on TikTok or YouTube. The Temperance card coming up here again, it's telling us to take our time, go about things in a moderate way. Don't stop, keep moving, but take our time and move in moderation. Look at everything like one thing at a time instead of rushing to try and do everything that we discovered in October or all the ideas that came into us in October. Take your time and just move cautiously, little by little. I mean, it's like that saying, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. I don't eat elephants, but I'm just saying. Oh, yeah. Okay. So this is really great because the helping us again to move forward. The Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is an energy exchange. The Two of Cups can represent a romantic relationship, but it can also represent your relationship with Spirit. It can represent your relationship with whoever this person is that you bounce ideas off of, or that you say, hey, what do you think about that? With no judgment. I mean, we don't have a lot of those people in our lives, but the thing is, there's always like one or two that we can be like, what do you think? What do you think? Go with this energy exchange. It is going to be very, very beneficial for you. It is. It's going to help you to like stay the course. It's going to help you to stay focused. And it's going to help you to move in moderation and realize there may be some ideas that you need to revisit in January. Some ideas that need to be polished up a little bit more before you release them. And this includes stuff about relationships as well. I mean, slow and steady wins the race with relationships as well. Just letting you know. The Queen of Pentacles, oh my gosh, this is someone who knows who she is. She is a very stable, like Earth Mother sort of figure. She's well aware of like her gifts. She knows what she's worth. She's good at delegating. She's not afraid to ask for help. But again, this is somebody that knows what they're worth. She's knowledgeable. She has, like, her finances are good, and she is stable. I think this is where everybody, even if you're not a 22, but again, why would you be listening to this if you're not a 22? But the thing is, like, this is a stable place that all of us want to be in. And I think this is where you're headed towards the end of the month. Run those ideas by people, because one of those ideas is going to bring you the stability and the prosperity and the knowledge that you've been looking for. And not only that, it's like adding to what you already have. It's adding to what you already have. And the thing is, if you try to rush it, or if you try to go at this from, I don't even want to say like a bad place, but if you try to rush it, or you try to like deviate from integrity, that's a good way to put it. If you try to just manipulate the situation so that you can get there faster, again, patience. I mean, the Seven of Pentacles and the Temperance card, patience. Take your time with building this. If you try to manipulate the situation to get there faster, to make things happen the way you want them to happen instead of like in divine timing, it's going to get haywire. So when you start feeling that urge, and we're going to feel it, I already do. When you start feeling that urge to rush things along, step back. Step back, spend some time in meditation, spend some time looking at the bigger picture, spend some time doing some soul searching, and just be like, why do I feel the need to rush? No one is going to take this from me. No one's going to take it from me. And if somebody else comes up with a different idea or that's similar to yours, or if somebody else like applies for that promotion before you want it, or I don't know, your relationship starts really going south, take your time. Go into meditation, do some soul searching, and see what is this that you're really afraid of losing. Because no one is going to be able to take your opportunities. And that's hard to remember. It is. Because we're some overworkers. Yeah. Oh, Knight of Feathers. It's funny that the Strength card is an elephant, and then I said that about the elephant. Well, all right, got to put my glasses on for this. So we're starting off here with the Knight of Feathers, which is action and focus. The Knight of Feathers is a fast-moving card. It is a fast-moving card. But the important thing here is it's not just willy-nilly like energy that you felt in October with that 5 vibration. This is direction. This is focus. This is taking action and saying, yep, I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to move forward. But more moving forward with a plan. Okay? The Strength card, courage and endurance. I want to emphasize endurance here. Okay? Because the Strength card is also about controlling self-criticism. It's about controlling your emotions, and it's about inner power. So when you are moving methodically and with intention, you can have more endurance. You can have more endurance to go the distance. I mean, elephants are not known for moving really fast. You know what I mean? I think they can, but they're still not as fast as like a hyena. I think that's a hyena. This is a methodical, move in moderation way to go this month. It really is. The Chariot, discipline and determination. Now, some will say, and I have said this too, that the Chariot is also a fast-moving card in the tarot, and it is. It is. But more than that, it's about finding a unique way of traveling. It's about blazing a trail. And I think that this is so perfect because this month is giving us a little preview of what January is going to be like, except that we're going to be in a 1 year. And that is definitely a trailblazing energy. But again, this is about determination and discipline, exhibiting good work ethic, staying focused, and going the distance. I love it. I really do love this. What this is going to lead us to is blessings and well-beings and productivity. The thing about the Ten of Shells is that it is about blessings and well-beings, but showing us that happiness is not linear. A happy life is not just one line. It's all over the place. It's up and down. It's full of twists and turns because the Ten of Shells is like the Ten of Cups in the tarot, and it is very much like that. But there's a lot of blessings coming into you. It's just that it can't be all good all the time. Well, I mean, I guess it could, but that would be really boring. We're not boring people. We're not. The Three of Crystals is akin to the Three of Pentacles in the tarot. And when I say collaboration and productivity, I am seeing that you are getting recognized for your work. No matter what you're doing, if you're doing something solo, if you're doing something entrepreneurial, or if you're working for a big company and a bigger industry or even a community, people are seeing your hard work. They're seeing the determination. They're seeing the consistency and the stability within you, and they're recognizing you. They're recognizing you for all the hard work that you put in and everything that you've been doing. I love it. I love it. This is awesome. This is amazing. It really is. And even in Mercury retrograde, yeah. Among other things that's happening with astrology this month. But thank you so much for joining me today, Life Path 22. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your month. I am looking forward to the rest of the month and December and January after seeing this. Because, you know, next month for us is going to be a 7-month spiritual connection. Love that. All right. Again, thank you for joining me today. And until we see each other again, get out there and make your magic. Bye.